Many companies love to tell you they are like a family. It sounds wonderful, doesn't it? A warm, supportive environment where everyone looks out for each other, a place where you truly belong. This rhetoric is often used to foster a sense of loyalty and community, making new hires feel instantly at home. But here's the crucial truth. A company is not a family. It is a commercial entity designed to achieve business objectives, not to replicate familial bonds. Understanding this fundamental difference is the first step to decoding your company's real culture and avoiding potential pitfalls. The "we're a family" trap occurs when this appealing phrase is used to manipulate employees, blur professional boundaries, and justify unreasonable demands or poor practices. It often masks a culture that prioritizes the company's needs above employee well-being, growth, or fair compensation. One of the primary indicators of this trap is the blurring of professional boundaries. When work relationships are framed as familial, it becomes harder to say no to extra tasks, unpaid overtime, or requests that infringe on your personal time, creating an expectation of endless availability. This rhetoric can be a tool for emotional manipulation. You might hear phrases like "we're all in this together" to pressure you into sacrifices, or "you're letting the family down" if you try to assert your boundaries. It leverages your desire for belonging against your professional rights. A common symptom is the unspoken expectation of unpaid overtime or working beyond your contracted hours. The idea is that family members don't punch out when the work isn't done, regardless of the impact on their personal lives or the lack of additional compensation. Setting professional boundaries, like declining social events or sticking to your working hours, can be subtly or overtly discouraged. You might be made to feel like you're not a team player, or that you don't care enough about the family's success. A key red flag is the expectation of constant availability, even outside of work hours. If you're expected to respond to emails or calls late at night or on weekends, it's a sign that professional boundaries are not respected. Another sign is intense pressure to participate in social events outside of work. While team bonding is great, if opting out leads to being ostracized or negatively impacting your career, it's a coercive tactic, not genuine camaraderie. Look for instances where professional processes are bypassed in favor of family dynamics. This could mean a lack of clear HR policies, inconsistent performance reviews, or personal conflicts being handled informally rather than through established channels. In a family trap culture, dissent or critical feedback might be seen as disloyalty. Employees are expected to align with the family vision without question, and those who speak up risk being labeled as difficult or ungrateful. A telltale sign is a weak or non-existent HR department, or policies that are vague and rarely enforced. When issues arise, they are often handled through personal appeals to family loyalty rather than structured, impartial processes. Perhaps the most insidious sign is using the family narrative to justify low pay, poor benefits, or lack of raises. The implied message is that the emotional rewards of being part of the family should compensate for material shortcomings. You might experience gaslighting when trying to discuss work-life balance. Management might dismiss your concerns, suggesting you're not committed enough, or that real family members would understand the need for sacrifice. A true professional environment invests in your growth. If your family company offers little in terms of professional development, training, or clear career progression, it indicates they prioritize immediate output over your long-term success. Despite the warm family talk, if the company experiences high employee turnover, it's a major red flag. People don't leave a genuinely supportive environment unless there are underlying issues that the family facade is hiding. So, how do you decode your company's real culture? Start by observing actions, not just words. What does the company actually do, rather than what it claims to be? Look beyond the mission statement to daily operations. Pay attention to how conflicts are resolved. Is there a clear, fair process, or are issues swept under the rug? Do employees feel safe raising concerns without fear of retaliation? A healthy culture addresses problems head-on. Objectively evaluate compensation and benefits. Are salaries competitive? Are benefits comprehensive? A company that truly values its employees will compensate them fairly for their contributions, rather than relying on emotional ties. Observe the actual work-life balance. Do people regularly work late? Are vacations encouraged and respected? A healthy culture promotes balance, understanding that rested and happy employees are more productive and engaged. Look for clear opportunities for professional growth and development. Does the company invest in training, mentorship, and internal promotions? A thriving culture wants its employees to grow and advance within the organization. How is feedback received, especially critical feedback? Are employees encouraged to share ideas and concerns, and are these genuinely considered? A transparent and secure culture values constructive input, even when it's challenging. If you find yourself in a family trap, the first step is to set clear personal and professional boundaries. Define your working hours, communicate your availability, and stick to it. You are not obligated to sacrifice your well-being. Document everything. Performance reviews, promises made, and any instances where boundaries are pushed. Understand your employee rights and company policies. Knowledge is your best defense against manipulation. Most importantly, prioritize your well-being. Your mental and physical health are paramount. Do not let guilt or perceived loyalty lead you to burnout. If the environment is toxic, remember you have options. A truly healthy company culture is built on respect, clear expectations, fair compensation, and professional boundaries. It understands that employees are valuable professionals, not surrogate family members. Seek out environments where you are valued for your contributions, not exploited for your loyalty.